Hi, I've recorded this video so many times and I almost got through it, and then somebody barged in my room and ruined the recording. Perfect. This poem I wrote in November. It is about accepting yourself and realizing that you choose who you get to be and others don't. And I think that's a really important message, especially for the younger generation. Because despite what you think, a lot of us so-called grown-ups know what it's like to be in junior high and high school, and we both know that it sucked. I think this poem was written around the time my best friend told me that she didn't want to be a girl anymore and that he wanted to be a boy. And it took me a while to figure out how to cope with it, and writing for me is how I cope with things, and I didn't figure that out for some reason. And so through the poem that I've written and the various, however short but in-depth conversations I have had with him, I've learned to sort of rewire my brain to use male pronouns, and it's a stepping stone, right? I love him. He is my best friend, and I recently witnessed him dressing girlier because somebody in our family that we both love is uncomfortable, and that makes me sad because I know he wasn't comfortable and he didn't want to wear makeup and he didn't want to dress like a girl, but he did because he loves his grandmother. But it made me sad to progressively see him get more feminine because my vacation interlapped with his grandmother's. And that's just how he handled it, and that's fine. But it made me sad because I knew he wasn't comfortable. And so this, hopefully Mama never sees this, but it's about not letting others influence who we choose to be and how we choose to represent ourselves, and to become who we are and to choose who we are and to love ourselves before we try to love anything else, because if you can't love yourself, how's anything else gonna love you? That sounds really bad, but it makes sense. And so this poem is dedicated to him and what he's going through. Whoever said that sticks and stones were the only things that could break bones was selling something. Words are the only weapons that can drill into your mind and kill your heart. In middle school, you walked from one class to another, folders tucked to your chest, hair in a ponytail at the nape of your neck, until you crossed paths with the Queen of Sheba, and she whispered to her royal court that my hair was bustled too low. And so the next day, I arrived with my hair held high. At the end of the day, I took out that ponytail and thought to myself, that really fucking hurts. But without a doubt, I always hold my hair high because words broke my bones. At one point in 8th grade, I lost a hoop earring, and I felt like a Caribbean pirate as I wore that sucker proudly, until a whisper behind me shared with its royal court how stupid it was to wear a pair of one. And at that, By lunchtime, that earring was permanently tucked in my backpack, never to be seen again, because words broke my bones. Today, I hold my head high, because I know that I cannot get by on pity of things that were said when I was 12. The dark cloud came, and even though it fizzled out, you can still see the silver lining of the depression cloud, which you could not see before, and that can only mean you are changing, and not because some ginger-haired, tan little girl told you it was okay to become who you are becoming, but because you are becoming the woman or man you were always meant to be. And these lessons are merely stepping stones on the sidewalk of your life, because you know that you are better than anything anyone has ever said about you. Because you care more about keeping the mournful expression off your mother's face than you do about emptying the bottle of pills in the medicine cabinet. Because you care more about what your father would go through if he found you dead on the couch than you do about dying. Because somebody, somewhere, told you how important you are. Because deeper down than the scars on your wrists, you know that of all the words thrown at you, the ones that shatter your bones will never be stronger than the ones that put you back together.